Hello, bestie.
Hi, I was smiling so big backstage until you finished that intro.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, look at all those things she's saying about us.
Yeah.
I was, when...
We really are friends, though.
We really...
You used to joke.
Really are
you
friends.
came on the show and you kept saying that you wanted to be my friend, and I thought it was just a joke, and then we actually have become friends.
We have become friends, and we text, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's as awesome as you think it would be, being friends with Ellen. It's so much fun, and it's been really, it's funny because my mom who is here, is just so excited. She's like, I can't believe, we texted earlier about having dinner, and my mom was just really excited that I was even texting with you. So.
Oh, well, yeah, because we're besties. I gave you a necklace that I don't see you wear a lot.
Well, I actually do wear it a lot. Do you wear yours a lot?
I wear it all the time. I've never seen one picture with you wearing it.
Mine broke, if you don't remember.
I know, but we fixed it.
I don't think you did fix it.
We did. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry.
I wore mine.
I'm so sorry.
I've worn mine. I think when I was getting my. I wore it there. I wore it at the premiere of Dory.
You are a better friend than me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step it up. I'm gonna step it up.
So tell me about this new hobby that you have, because I don't fully understand it.
Mushroom hunting.
Mm-hmm.
My little dog Frankie,
Yes.
I was taking pictures of, and Frankie is a terrier mix, and he's really, like, Chance, our Cavalier King Charles, he doesn't care about, like, going through the yard and eating stuff, but Frankie, I mean, look at that.
I mean,
Frankie will. And so I have to be really careful, because in Green Bay, where we live, we have this property where there are so many mushrooms, and mushrooms are really toxic and dangerous for dogs. So I started going around, and I started finding these mushrooms. And then I found out that my younger brother, John, who is getting his PhD in physics right now, is actually part of a mushroom hunting blog. So I take pictures, and I send it to him. This is how geeky my family is, by the way. We find all these mushrooms, and it's really interesting because it's really unusual to have so many different mushrooms in one area, and we have such a big variety of mushrooms. And so
what do you do with them when you find them? I mean, I know you photograph them, but do you eat them if they're okay to eat?
Yeah, well, a lot of them actually are okay to eat, but Aaron and I don't like mushrooms, so we just throw them away. I like the mushrooms that come in a can, because that's what my mom used to make growing up, so that's kind of all I like. But those mushrooms, I just keep them, and I take pictures, and that's basically it.
That's your hobby.
That is my hobby, and
Wow.
I always come in and I'll show Aaron. I'm like, oh my gosh, you have to see this mushroom that I found, and he's really always nice about it, and then he throws it away.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's not into mushrooms, but
No.
I'm really into it. But what's really cool about mushrooms is that.
I don't think you're going to make the story any cooler, but go ahead.
Wait, it is really cool. So that there's near mushrooms, the mushrooms are like a leaf on a tree, and then there's this mycelium that comes around it, all this white stuff. And they have found out recently that there's this mycelium that has spread from California to Kentucky, which they think is now the largest organism in the world to stretch that far. And the really interesting thing about mycelium is, follow me, is that like everything on Earth, something has to start from somewhere. But mycelium just comes out of nowhere, which means people think it might be a sign that they're from aliens.
Wow.
Should I leave now? Should I just where I leave? Yeah.
No, that's fascinating, though.
It
And I
is.
knew that there was something that I knew about that, because well, anyway. We'll
Wait,
talk
what?
We're out of time. I'll
Oh.
tell you during the commercial, because they're bored with this.
What?
We'll be right back. That's Office Christmas Party with such a great cast. It's amazing, and it's really funny. It's a fun movie.
I got to watch it for the first time the other day, and it is so funny. I was talking to Kate McKinnon about it, and she turned to me and she goes, this movie's really funny. And it's just, I think we've just packed it with so many funny people. Kate McKinnon, TJ Miller, Jason Bateman, Jennifer Aniston. I mean, there's so many funny people in it. And it's R-rated, so don't bring your kids, because they really go there, this movie.
Oh, they sure do.
Yeah.
They definitely go there. And everybody's good in it. And then that scene with you, we were just showing with you and Jason Bateman, I heard you wanted to choreograph an entire number, and Jason's like, let's just go out there and do this.
Yeah, he really wasn't into it. I was like, okay, so we should do rehearsals, and like we had a choreographer. We should do this whole thing. And I remember in the trailer one day, and I said, Jason, it's great because I stayed like an hour and a half after you left and worked with the choreographers. And he goes, why? I'm like, well, because we have the dance scene and stuff. He's like, no, we're gonna go in and out. We're done. But I kept dancing. I did keep dancing. I kept going and going, and I learned a bunch of stuff. And
Well, he's not really a dancer, and you are a dancer, so that's why that happened.
well, it was really fun. And once you're in a snowman suit, he actually got more into it once we were shooting. I think that he regretted not having extra freestyle moves.
And you don't have to be good when you're wearing something like that. All right, so the Packers are playing Seattle this week, so
Yes,
I'll be watching. Aaron,
you so much.
Aaron is such a great guy. I love supporting. We text sometimes during the game.
Yeah, he loves you. He said to say hello to you and Portia.
I love him too.